Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today not the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I am going to start with today's morning news. So Charles Watts will be one of the Arsenal correspondents. So Babacon the talk say Arsenal must consider Xavi Simons loan deal. You know, say PSG now, the reason say if there's some of these guys stay for France, the guy not go get much playing time. So the guy need you and go play regularly. Now, the current talk say they go they open to a loan deal. Remember, say Arsenal, Manchester City, and many other clubs are interested in this deal becoming a reality. So that is why Charles Swan they tell Arsenal. This is why they put them as an obligation, like must. Arsenal must get involved in this deal and make sure it happens. Me, I don't see where the guy they play, and the guy they very, very good for midfield. In fact, this guy and Odegaard in our midfield it will be very, very formidable. The guy they drive, the guy they carry ball, and they foul him too much because the guy get footballing brain. I love the way the guy take the play. I believe say some of you would have seen him play. Yes, so you would agree with me that he will be a good addition to the Arsenal team if we go get him. How much PSG won't really call for us for loan deal? How much? How much it will really cost? So, well, maybe at one hand day we can only say what we think. Yes, like what the Charles Watts they talk, they advocate for Arsenal getting Xavi Simons. So I don't really know not them. Arteta hand the day because that's what takes here and say exclusive news from Fabrizio Romano Daily Briefing because Fabrizio Romano they add both Charles Watts story and many other journalists there. So Adam say Arsenal, even Newcastle said the reason the guy that they would like to sign the player. So it is what it is. So and like Charles Watts they talk say Xavi Simons he could tick a few boxes for Arsenal. But it is what it is. I'm gonna enter other stories. We'll see how this one will go. We'll monitor proceedings, we check and see what's in everywhere go be. Now, Fabrizio Romano call the talk say AC Milan actually need to act fast on this Joshua Zirkzee deal. You know, say not long ago, we hear say AC Milan I be the favorites to actually get Joshua Zirkzee. See, then with the club they already agree, say okay, we'll go sign on a player, we'll go meet the clause, whatever it is. So what's it the remainder with the never match? Now be agreements, terms. Then with Joshua Zirkzee never agree, accept terms. Get they see they miles apart. I don't know whether that's salary or I don't know, but they see they miles apart. Now Romano is saying they must ensure that they work on this deal quickly. Otherwise, other people will actually come into this deal. So now what's in Baba they talk so well, we'll just see how everything will unfold at the end of the day. We'll just see how it will be at the end of the day. All right, so we'll just the monitor. All right, so away from that, so we're going to hear news about Kieran Tierney. Now, you may not be aware, you get, say Kieran Tierney gets like an injury record, you get. Some people feel they talk, say, yes, go there easy for Arsenal to sell him. But that is what we are hearing differently from Charles Watts. But they talk, say, Kieran Tierney's injury might actually affect him, affect Arsenal from selling him to other people. Like suitors no really line up. They find Kieran Tierney say, hey, one sign Kieran Tierney, left back on the side. No, so two suitors no really plenty because people they look the guy say this one we say then give him a small push now. You don't get injury. Any small you don't get injury. We don't want to suffer that type of thing. So that's why, according to Charles Watts, Kieran Tierney might still stay here. People will go to come for and are probably loan until in deal go expire. It will go as a free agent. As of now, when me and you talk like this, suitors no line up with the final, which is surprising because some years ago, this same player now we call a warrior. Now when they talk, say in short, there was this conversation of whether Kieran Tierney will become the future Arsenal captain. For you to understand how valuable he was to the squad. But look at today now. Even Celtic gone, Celtic said we were expecting and they go carry their boy. Celtic said they look Certainly, they feel say they don't need them. After all, should be them win the league. They don't need him. So we don't know how this conversation will go because we get a lot of players we will want to sell, but the market is not really rushing them. Say, hey, come. Aaron Ramsdale, how far? Where are the suitors? Reece Nelson, where are the suitors? Eddie Nketiah, where are the suitors? These are the questions. We just get a bunch of players. Where are the suitors coming in? Not just linking, like putting their money where their mouth is. Not just chop. Where are the suitors? We never see anything. But you don't say, well, and people will say, well, they use for our first level, they use them. But now that we want them to leave, nobody's lining up for them. That speaks volumes. But it is what it is. Now, away from that, so even Court Offside itself, come as I can give us updates. So this is an exclusive report from Court Offside. They say Arsenal is ready to test Premier League clubs' resolve over potential 60 million euros transfer. Now, when I saw this screaming headline, I was like, who did they talk about? When I can read down, lo and behold, they talk about Maguire of Crystal Palace. You know, say Maguire now don't play for England. Gets so based on saying they play for England, people don't pay attention to the player. Nobody say the player not be decent player. I don't say Arsenal say they find new centre back pairing in case of necessity. Something to do Saliba now, something to do Gabriel Magalhaes. The quality will just come down significantly. You get so we are looking at okay, maybe we can get Maguire now. Crystal Palace they understand that they are a selling club. If they groom players, the players go from there, move to greener pastures. So Crystal Palace they slap a minimum of 50 to 60 million pounds. Now, Arsenal are saying fee is actually too much. You get say it don't really make so much sense. Not just Arsenal and Newcastle. So they talk say yes, we hold interest in this player, but you asking us to pay 50, 60 million pounds for Maguire, it is too much. So that's the question on the front burner. For me, I think he's a decent player. You get, even though you don't really get the height what they like for centre back, but he's a decent player. At least from the Euros where they play, you don't watch how they get. He's good on the ball. That one I want to make me like the player. Now, talking about what Roy Keane going to put his own opinion on William Saliba. Now, Keane is saying Didier Deschamps, who is the manager of France, saying the rights to actually challenge Saliba to prove him wrong. You get based on say the man want to talk some kind negative things about Saliba before he can give Saliba the chance after so much pressure from pundits and fans alike to make him play William Saliba. But if really he wants to challenge Saliba, for me personally, I would argue that he's actually putting like he wants Saliba to fail. Now the argument to me I will give, because if you really want to make Saliba thrive, make him successful, why would you play him as a left-sided centre back? Is that where he plays for Arsenal? Is that where Saliba plays? Where he's supposed to play? You just imagine say for Arsenal now, we can't carry Saliba, play for Gabriel Magalhaes wing, carry Gabriel Magalhaes, play for Saliba wing. Do you think they will be the best defensive partnership in Europe or in England or wherever? Do you think they will be that good? That is what the Deschamps is doing to Saliba. And thank God, Saliba no disappoints. Because if you watch that match where France play against Austria, you will understand. If you understand body movements, at least I did psychology in my 200 level. If you understand body movement, you go know say Saliba they panic. Saliba they play football of I don't want to do mistake. Then get the ball go give them back. Get they really play the way when they play for Arsenal because he's playing in a role he's not familiar with. They said before Saliba played that match, Saliba did intensive training for 1 week. At the end of the day, they can't play him out of position, but God so kind, that's still out of position, no errors. But now, Saliba will be tested in their next match against the Netherlands, Holland. So, you know what day is against the Memphis Depay then. So, that one, if he plays that, in fact, some people will even argue that Saliba should be thanking N'Golo Kante because N'Golo Kante saved him a lot of times. You get. So it is what it is. So this argument of it is good for you to push him, for you to challenge him. Now, so they tell the challenge person. Well, it is what it is. We'll just see the next match. Then Ibrahim Konate they go bring back, or they're going to still play William Saliba out of position. How would Super Meccano fare if they play him out of position? Well, it is what it is, Sha. More just the CR rating go unfold at the end of the day. Thank God say Saliba play and do any injuries. Now, Kobe Mayo, the youngster who they play for Manchester United, but back on the confess, yes, say Omo playing with Declan Rice in England. Say Declan Rice na senior man. You get, because he never played with that kind of person before. So Babacon they explain, say Declan Rice is such a good player, reliable, dominant in midfield. When I play with him, it's always a joy to have somebody so strong on the ball with you in midfield. That was what Kobe Maino said about Declan Rice, because he get huge respect. You know, so when they talk in quotation, say Declan Rice is such a good player, reliable, dominance in the midfield, blah blah blah. Almost say Rice good, and say the guy did. Now, Maino they talk all this in myself. Say Declan Rice is what every penny Arsenal paid for him. Not just Declan Rice. Come like the guy they talk about Arsenal players. He's gonna start to talk about Bukayo Saka. Saka started playing for England at a very, very young and tender age. Therefore, then will be the promising and upcoming youngster, because Saka still a youngster, but Saka don't did they don't get experience. So them just they enter the England fold. So a lot of them, like Saka, Cole Palmer, and the likes, they are looking up to Saka because he don't did there before them. So they really, really respect. Like they ask him things, "Hi B, how Southgate be? She the best speak, all those kind of things." So they ask him, and probably why Cole Palmer never really play. Yes, you performed so well at Chelsea, but club level is different from country level, national level. It's quite different, because many people were expecting Cole Palmer to bench Bukayo Saka, but Southgate now will say at this stage, they like experimentation. They like to stick with those where say that they perform, you get. And Saka first match assist, you get. Second match, I think they were playing against maybe Denmark. So we never really know whether they will rest Saka, bring in the likes of Cole Palmer, or they're going to still play him. So when that happens, we will see the lineup that Southgate go actually use against their opponents. So now we're going to hear say AC Milan have made contact with Arsenal over Jacob Kiwior, because in the past weeks they hear say yes, AC Milan are interested in signing Jacob Kiwior. They really want him, but at least now they don't put their money where their mouth is, so they don't like make contact. Say okay, you don't do official, we want sign this one a player, so I go be let us know what how much you get. So I don't know whether Arsenal will sell the player, because since Arsenal are looking for a defender and they're also looking for a left back, which means the likes of Jacob Kiwior might, not really certain, might be dispensable to raise revenue. So we'll just watch. I don't know how it will be, but let's just be monitoring. Now, one of the presenters at TalkSport, what they call Danny Mills is going to talk, say, this Arteta, think the chief Arteta to be the ideal replacement for Manchester City when they want to replace Pep Guardiola after the 2024-2025 season. Because out of all the managers waiting for the world, Arteta is the next best person that understands the football philosophy, the Man City blueprint. So Man City hierarchy, they will put out all stops, ensure, so then get Arteta to replace Pep Guardiola. But see, all of us now they assume, because all these things that people are saying and emails, everybody, it is in the realm of speculation. People are speculating that Pep Guardiola is going to leave after next season. Now, what is that they speculate? But me, I would argue, so the only thing we're gonna make Pep leave now, if he gets a hint, say those there are 115 breaches, because don't forget the case will be heard this year. The trial will start this year. Even though Richard Masters, who is the EPL executive, never really tell us the date, because they are hiding it based on secrecy law and get. But the case is going to be heard. So if they can't find out, say they will convict them in some of all those breaches, some of all those charges, Baba go on run, because you can't. The punishment is relegation. Nothing won't tell me. Out of 115 breaches, no, even if you have 20 breaches, then convict them. Say this 20 count, we find you guilty, Baba. Relegation. The relegation self never even know whether a championship. I've been at League 1, League 2. Like they go. So Pep no go like that kind of thing to scatter or rubbish in own legacy. Say during in time. Because most of all these 115 breaches, all those things, if you be saying no be even when Pep did it, if you be saying a Mancini era, some of them, they commit those things. I don't think it was solely Pep era. I believe it's an accumulation of events. So Pep don't like when the thing affects. That's why they tell Elialan to make him sign new contracts, because Elialan has £175 million release clause that can be activated by a foreign club that is not in England. So they look, say, okay, no, we want to increase that fee, because they don't say PSG can afford that. They know Real Madrid can afford that. And there are some other entities when Bayern can afford it if they want to. So they want me the guy sign extension. But based on say himself, they read news now, they look newspaper, they watch TV. So them know say this issue is coming to a logical conclusion. Therefore, them go like to jackpot. Nobody go want stay here. The silent contracts, especially when Pep, the man will bring himself, go so find square roots. But if he can't get a hint, say nothing is solved, no relegation, no nothing, he gets, he go want to stay more. Now the way we made the Adam for my head, but more just the watch and see how everything go be. Now, the biggest news of the day, now the first CHUKS, who is an Arsenal correspondent, is advising Arsenal to consider Xavi Simons' loan deal from PSG. PSG are willing. They have said it. They don't want to sell the player because he has a very, very bright future. He has huge potential, which we have all seen. You get? They are saying for now, they just want to keep loaning the player so that he can be going wherever he's going and developing before they will come carry him, may come play for them. So they are willing to discuss loan deal with anybody that actually wants to offer them a loan deal. So Baba, they advise Arsenal, go there, get this player. Me personally, I support, because the player is a very, very good addition for anybody that gets him. Very, very, like the guy they drive. Even they play, you go ask, say, how be this person? You go wonder, if you don't know him before, you will also want small boy like that, they run up and say, who be this guy? This is Nigeria. Someone's with that, that's what it be. So, my dear followers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show an end. So, to come your way in the evening to give you the evening news. Then, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day with that game out. And for everybody asking for our newly born baby, maybe they find, maybe they enjoy. All right, guys, come your way in the evening. Bye bye.